Okay, we'll start the quiz. Excellent. So we'll start the quiz. Thank you very much. Is playing. Yes, I'm able to see myself. Okay, so let's go for the first question. Can you hear me? Okay, so let's go for the first question. Yes. Come on, answer this. Answer fast to get more points. Periplasmic space is obviously seen in which organism? Gram-negative bacteria, gram-positive bacteria, mycobacteria, viruses. Which one? Excellent. So almost all of you have given the right answer. Okay, please play on menti.com alone. Please play on menti.com alone. Forget the YT part. Just come on board menti.com and use the code. You'll be able to play. So gram-negative bacteria is the organism where the periplasmic space is obviously seen. And tell me, it is rich in what? Come on people, it is rich in what? Vignesh Vicky, periplasmic space is not found in viruses, definitely not in mycobacteria. In gram-positive bacteria, some amount of viruses will be present. Some amount of periplasmic space will be present, but it is obvious in case of gram-negative bacteria. So you tell me, it is present. The periplasmic space important is antibiotic enzyme, which can indicate what? It can help the organism do what? Come on people, periplasmic space is important for one reason. What is that reason? Antibiotic enzyme. So that will confer what property? That will confer what property to the bacteria? Excellent. It confers multi-drug resistant to the bacteria. Excellent. So shall we go for the next question? Let's go for the next question. Let's look at the poll here. Let's see how many of you got it right. So this is the leaderboard. Harini, Magical Rhino, Hari, Shanmita, Shivani, Jwala, Shamita, Hermione, Kripa and Vaishnavi are. Excellent all of you. Very good. So when you have a periplasmic space, the antibiotic breaking enzymes will be available, for example penicillinase, because of which the organism can develop multi-drug resistance faster. Is the periplasmic space present in gram-positive organisms? Some authors say they are not present, but many authors say it is present, but the volume of periplasmic space is lesser in a gram-positive organism and more in a gram-negative organism. The more the space of periplasmic area, you will have more accommodation of the antibiotic breaking enzymes, because of which you will be able to have multi-drug resistance. So this is the leaderboard. Harini is on top, Magical Rhino, Hari, Shanmita, Shivani, Jwala, Shamita, Hermione, Kripa and Vaishnavi are on top. Let's go for the second question. We have only 9 questions. We'll finish it in half an hour. Be with me. So let's go for the next question. Answer fast to get more points. The somatic antigen of gram-negative bacteria is made up of what? Lipopolysaccharide. Forget about the remaining part. It is a mistake. I didn't actually clear it. Lipopolysaccharide, mycolic acid, polysaccharide, peptidoglycan. Somatic means what? Body. Somatic antigen means what? The antigen present on the body surface. So you're looking for the outermost antigen of gram-negative bacteria. It is made up of what? A. Lipopolysaccharide. B. Mycolic acid. C. Polysaccharide. D. Peptidoglycan. What is your answer? Excellent. The somatic membrane, the somatic antigen of gram-negative bacteria is made up of, yes, lipopolysaccharide. What is the outermost layer of a gram-negative organism? It is the outer membrane. The outer membrane is made up of lipopolysaccharide. Mycolic acid is present in which bacteria? It is present in MTB. Polysaccharide is the components of capsule. Peptidoglycan is the cell wall. So the outermost layer of a gram-negative organism is the cell membrane, and that cell membrane is actually made up of lipopolysaccharide. Excellent playing, people. Let's go for the leaderboard here. The leaderboard on screen now. Yes, Shanmita is on top. Shanmita is on top, Jwala second, Shinchan third, Shamita fourth, Shruti, Kripa, Arya, Snuggles, Kinjit and Kirtika. This is the leaderboard at the end of 2 questions. Now let's go for the third question right away. Let's go for the third question. No, Nitish Kumar, mycobacteria has less amount of this particular periplasmic space. Question number 3 on screen now. Answer fast to get more points. The sterols are components present in which of the following? Cell membrane of mycoplasma, cell wall of mycobacteria, cell membrane of mycobacteria, cell wall of mycoplasma. This was not taught in the class just now. This is a new question. Just try to answer this. Give me whatever answer you feel like. Sterols are present in which of the following? Generally, bacteria are not supposed to contain sterols. I repeat, generally, bacteria are not supposed to contain sterols. But if at all they are they present in mycobacteria or mycoplasma? Are they present in the cell membrane or the cell wall? That is the question. Yes, come on, people. Yes. So, excellent. So now only a small group of people got the right answer. Remember, sterols that are present in a bacteria are present only in a mycoplasma, and that sterol is not present in the cell wall. It is present in the cell membrane of mycoplasma. If you got it right by fluke or if you got it wrong by fluke, it doesn't matter. Just what matters is whether you are able to use this information in the future. Let me repeat once again. Sterols are present only in mycoplasma, and that sterol is called as mycosterol. Just a minute, just a minute. Yes, please have a look at it. Yes. Yes. So let's look at the leaderboard right away. This is the leaderboard. Yes, 132 people are watching. See, for those people who are not able to watch it, just give me a moment. For those people who are unable to watch this session, please close YouTube app / kill the app and then click on link and start fresh, or visit Unacademy live channel. You will be able to see it. Okay. Now this is the leaderboard. Shreya is the fastest, Hari second, Shruti third, Sin fourth, Sarvajit fifth, Varsha Sudhir sixth, Sri seventh, Gangadharan eighth, Shamita ninth and Jwala 10th. Let's go for the fourth question right away. Let's go for the fourth question right away. Yes. Answer fast to get more points. When flagella is present all around the cell, they are referred to as what? Is it lophotrichate? Is it peritrichate? Is it amphilophotrichate? Is it... Oh God, okay. So, I made a small mistake, please forgive me. Option B and option D, both are one and the same. For option B, I intended to write it as atrichate, but by mistake I have put both B and D as peritrichate. Just give me your answer, please don't worry about the results. Okay, so the answer is peritrichate. For those people who gave B as the answer, please don't worry. I'm really sorry. This is a small mistake. Please forgive my small mistake, because when I entered, I did not realize that I have given the same answer for both. Please forgive me this, okay? So this is the league. Let's not look at the leaderboard. Let's go for question number 5. Answer fast to get more points. Whoever gave peritrichate flagella, please be proud of yourself. Bacteria that can grow with very little traces of oxygen during metabolism are called as what? Those bacteria who can live with very small traces of oxygen during metabolism are called as what? Are they obligate aerobic, microaerophilic, facultative aerobic, facultative anaerobic, obligate aerobic? What is your answer? The answer is microaerophilic. This we did not discuss in the previous class, that is on the YouTube app, sorry, on the Unacademy app, but this is to add on to the information. Remember, obligate aerobe are those organisms who cannot live in the absence of oxygen, and obligate anaerobic organisms are those who cannot live in the presence of oxygen. So obligate aerobes means they definitely depend on oxygen. Obligate anaerobes means they are completely repelled by the oxygen. So facultative aerobe and anaerobe both can live either in the presence or absence of oxygen. But microaerophilic means those organisms can live only in the presence of smaller micromolar concentrations of oxygen. The examples of microaerophilic organisms will be, who are the microaerophilic organisms? Streptococcus pyogenes, Campylobacter jejuni and Helicobacter pylori, and one more organism called as Treponema pallidum. Let me repeat once again. Microaerophilic organisms are those who can live in the presence of micromolar concentrations of oxygen. The examples are Streptococcus pyogenes, Treponema pallidum, who causes syphilis, and then Campylobacter jejuni, who can cause Guillain-Barré syndrome, and Helicobacter pylori, who can cause gastritis. Now let's go for question number 6. This is the leaderboard. Okay, so now let's look at the leaderboard here. Yes, Shreya, Hari, Shruti, Sin, Mohanram, Shweta Bhojan, Rabia, Sarvajit, and Vasha Sudhir and Sri. These are the toppers at this point of time. It may be because of some of you might have been pushed out of the thing because of the mistake in the peritrichate. So please don't hate me. I'm really sorry. Question 6 of 10. Please enter to start countdown. This is to answer fast to get more points. Okay. The bacteria which are arranged in cubical pockets of 8 cocci. What are they? Just try this. Quadracocci, Streptococcus pyogenes, Sarcina, Staphylococci. Which cocci are arranged in cubical packets of 8 cocci? Is it Quadra? Is it Streptococcus pyogenes? Is it Sarcina? Is it Staphylococci? Which one? Quadracocci, Streptococcus pyogenes, Sarcina, Staphylococci. Which one is cocci arranged in cubical packets of 8 cocci? Excellent, Asida Shashraf, but you can give me the answer on the app so that you will be counted. Okay, so almost equal number of people have given the answer. Remember, quadracocci means 4 cocci present, but there is no actual organism that is named as quadracocci. It's a googly question. Streptococcus pyogenes are bacteria arranged in length of chains. Streptococci is in length of chains, not as pockets. What about staphylococci? They are clusters of cocci. And in case of Staphylococcus aureus, the clusters will look like bunch of grapes. But if at all you look at Sarcina, they'll be found in cubical packets of 8 cocci. Octad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 in three-dimensional structure. 8 cocci can be arranged in cocci in case of pockets, that is Sarcina. So let's look at the leaderboard. Excellent. So Shruti, Shweta Bhojan, Jwala, Shreya, Kirtika, Hari, Anusha, Vaishnavi, Pradeepa, Jislin Benita. These are the top 10 people. Now let's go for the next question here. Question 7 of 10. Answer fast to get more points. The thermophilic organisms can grow in one of these temperatures in Celsius. When I call an organism as thermophilic, is it 37 degrees? Is it 60 degrees? Is it 90 degrees? Is it 24 degrees? What is your answer? Thermophilic organisms. When will you call them as thermophilic? When they can grow in which temperature? 37 degrees, 60 degrees, 90 degrees or 24 degrees? Okay, so this is a googly question again. When I said thermophilic, most of you would have thought, okay, thermo means high temperature. So it means we will choose the highest temperature possible. Is it not? That is how you gave the answer. Is it not? You chose 90 degrees because you saw the word thermophilic. Now this is to tell you these kind of tricky questions can be present. Remember, any organism who can grow at human body temperature of 37 degrees Celsius, approximately 36 to 39 degrees Celsius, will be called as mesophilic organisms. Moderate temperature is what they can like. Philic, attraction. Meso, moderate, medium. So if an organism grows between 36 to 39 degrees Celsius, you can call them as mesophilic organisms. Those organisms who can grow at temperature less than 20 degrees, you call them as psychrophilic organisms. Psychrophilic organisms, Psychrophilic, psychrophilic organisms at temperatures of less than 20 degrees Celsius. Now, thermophilic organisms are those who grow at temperatures between 55 degrees Celsius to 80 degrees Celsius. If an organism grows above 80 degrees Celsius, that organism is referred to as hyperthermophilic organisms. I repeat, those organisms who grow at a temperature of more than 80 degrees Celsius will be referred to as hyperthermophilic organisms. So that is why you got this tricky answer wrong. Do not worry about it. You have learned something new, so don't worry about it. All of you are good students. You have done a good job. Very, very amazing. Let's look at the leaderboard at this point of time. This is the leaderboard. So out of the top 10, Sin and Shanmita alone got the right answer. So they might move up the stairs. Yes. So Shruti is on top, Sin is second, Sweta Bhojan third, Jwala fourth, Shanmita fifth, Shreya sixth, Kirtika seventh, Hari eighth, Anusha ninth and Vaishnavi 10th. Excellent people. Let's go for the next question. We are approaching almost the last question, question 8 of 10. Answer fast to get more points. Property that is unique for a gram-positive organism is what? It is not present in gram-negative, only present in gram-positive. Is it muramic acid, carbohydrate content, peptidoglycan content, teichoic acid, fimbriae pilus? Which one? Which one? What is present uniquely in a gram-positive organism? What is present uniquely in a gram-positive organism? It is not present in a gram-negative organism, but present in a gram-positive organism. That is the logic of this question. Yes, the time is up. I'll see. Excellent. Teichoic acid. Those people who came for the class, they were able to answer it well. So remember, the answer is teichoic acid. Why? Because teichoic acid is unique in case of a gram-positive organism that is not present in a gram-negative organism. So let's look at this once again. What is teichoic acid? That is something special that is capable of binding with a carbohydrate or a lipid. But at the same time, you have to understand this is non-available in case of a gram-negative organism. What about muramic acid? Muramic acid is something that is a property of peptidoglycan layer which may be found in both gram-positive and gram-negative. In both gram-positive and gram-negative, you have a cell wall. But this muramic acid content is less in gram-negative, more in gram-positive. Carbohydrate content is almost similar, but it is more present in gram-positive, less in gram-negative. Fimbriae and pilus can be present in both gram-positive and gram-negative, but teichoic acid is the unique component in case of a gram-positive organism. So let's look at the leaderboard here. Yes, let's look at the leaderboard here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So Shruti is on top, Shweta Bhojan second, Shanmita third, Kirtika fourth, Shreya fifth, Anusha sixth, Hari seventh, Vaishnavi eighth, Jaslin Benita ninth, and Aarti 10th. Excellent. So let's go back to the last few questions. Answer fast to get more points. Answer fast to get more points. Identify an organism that exhibits multi-drug resistance faster among the given options. Is it Streptococcus pyogenes? Is it Klebsiella pneumoniae? Is it Mycobacterium leprae? Or is it Rickettsia rickettsii? Which one? Which one? Streptococcus pyogenes, Klebsiella pneumoniae, Mycobacterium leprae, Rickettsia rickettsii. Which one? The logic is very simple. Yes, I have gotten almost 90 answers at this point of time. Excellent. Let's see how many of you gets it right. Okay. So some people who chose Streptococcus pyogenes might not have known what is the logic about. What is the logic? I told you which organisms can develop resistance faster, gram-positive or gram-negative. You tell me, people. Which organisms can develop drug resistance faster, gram-positive or gram-negative? I have taught you this in the class. Which organisms can develop drug resistance faster, gram positive or gram negative? This was the same question we saw in the first area. Gram negative organisms have a huge periplasmic space, and also they'll be having porin channels, because of which they can pump the drug out or they can break the drug inside the body itself. So among the four given options, Klebsiella pneumoniae and Rickettsia rickettsii are capable of being gram negative. But Rickettsia rickettsii is an atypical bacteria, while Mycobacterium leprae and Streptococcus pyogenes are gram positive, and Mycobacterium leprae is a acid fast organism also, while Klebsiella pneumoniae is a proper typical gram negative organism. That is why that can develop drug resistance faster compared to the four organisms in the given picture. So let's look at the leaderboard. This is the logic of thinking. Okay, so let's look at the leaderboard here. So Shweta Bhojan, Shanmita, Anu, Sarvajit, Varsha and Tejasri have given the right answer. So Shweta Bhojan, Shanmita, Shruti, Anu, Tejasri, Sarvajit, Varsha, Sudhir, Kirtika, Shreya and Anusha are on the top 10. Excellent playing. So capsules of bacteria are generally made up of what? What is the biochemistry of capsules? Are they made up of lipopolysaccharide? Are they made up of polysaccharides? Are they made up of polypeptides or nucleic acids? What is your answer? Capsules of bacteria are generally made up of what? Are they lipopolysaccharides, polysaccharides, polypeptides, nucleic acids? What is your answer? Come on, people, think before you answer. So excellent game, all of you. Excellent. So the time is up. This is the last question. Let's see who got it right. Excellent. So most of you have gotten it right. Remember, I told you in the class just half an hour before this Generally, capsules, 98% of capsules are made up of polysaccharides. There is 1% of capsules which are polypeptides, and that is seen in the organism called as Bacillus anthracis. While there is one more bacteria like Yersinia pestis, and in case of Haemophilus influenzae, where we have a fraction of protein acting as a capsule. So some of you who chose polypeptides, please don't worry. The question is about generally. Generally means the most common. So capsules are most commonly made up of polysaccharides. So with this, we come to the last question right now. This is the leaderboard. Shweta Bojan, Shanmita, Anu, Tejashri, Sarvajit. Okay, Shanmita is on top. Shweta Bojan, Anu, Sarvajit, Tejashri, Vashasudhi, Shreya, Kirtika, Aarti and Vaishnavi are the toppers. And you have played an amazing game. I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much, people. And for those people who are technical glitch, I really apologize. And they said the technical glitch has happened on YouTube since morning, but in spite of that, you are able to say, yes, I was audible and visible, and you tried to play. Thank you so much. Before you leave the class, can you please put a thumbs up for the video? That can make other people also watch it. It can be suggested to others. So thank you very much for playing this game. For the next another kind of free session, let me come back to you later. Okay, and thank you very much. Have a good night. Good night, people. Good night, people. All the best.